3 financial lessons, part 2. Top 3 financial lessons, part 2. For part 1, look inside of the description box. I will drop the link in there. Okay. One is definitely going to be to build a business. Building a business gives you so many endless opportunities to grow your money, right? So you can grow your money to an infinite amount with a business. However, with a salary or some type of income, hourly job, salary job, it doesn't matter. Your amount is going to be limited. Your income is going to be limited. And I know that there are so many risks that come with building a business, but maybe there are businesses out here that take little to no money to begin or to start up. And as a result, you could make way more without being overly leveraged, or you can make so much more without having debt hanging over top of your head if you get a low startup cost business. And I'm looking into one of those businesses right now. It probably will start cost me the LLC, some licenses, insurances to actually go ahead and get started. But other than that, it's probably not going to cost me anything else. And yes, probably a website, a social media manager if you can't do social media on your own. But other than that, a lot of businesses you can start up for little to no money. And the returns are going to be about the amount of work that you put into it, the amount of effort that you put into it. So sometimes you don't always have to shell out a bunch of money in order to get a maximum amount of returns, right? So again, for a job, you're always going to be limited to the amount of money that you can make. But for a business, you can grow your money to an infinite amount, right? And so as a result, my number 1 for this video is going to be build a business. Number 2, pretend your savings is a bill. I always talk about save money, save money, save money. But how do I specifically save money? Because I pretend that it is a bill coming in like any other bill. And then when I'm paying that bill, I'm basically paying myself. So I'm taking the money from my checking account and putting it into my savings account. And then that is like a bill that I've paid. I've paid myself savings, right? My savings. And so as a result, you have that money sitting to the side, and like a bill, right? You don't get it back. Do you get any money back from bills that you've paid? No, you don't get any money back from any bills that you've paid. So you're not going to get this money back either, right? It's sitting over there. You know it's over there, but you're not going to get it back. There's no reason why you need to return this money to your checkings account after it's already been transitioned or transferred into your savings. So treat it like a bill, because if you do that, man, you will see your money grow and grow and grow to reach the goals that you have set for yourself. Number 3 is enjoy small pleasures. Enjoy the small pleasures in life, because you want to feel as if you are treating yourself to something. You don't want to feel like you don't have any enjoyment in life, right? So treat yourself to small things. There's so many small pleasures in the world. And so I've challenged myself for the next month or 2 not to eat out at restaurants. But as a result, I can go to the market and get food that I like. At Aldi, market today, I saw a seafood boil bag. And I'm like, this is a $10 seafood boil bag. I'm technically not eating out, but this is an inexpensive pleasure for me. And it will help me get through the next couple months of not eating out at any restaurants. I also went to the farmer's market and picked me up a nice fresh cinnamon pretzel. Cinnamon and sugar pretzels, one of my favorite things. So, again, a small pleasure. It does not cost that much to treat yourself. Now, I do all of this after I have paid my bills and transferred my savings. So, the small pleasures come out of my free spending amount, and I'm okay with that. So, as a result, you could do the same thing too. You can treat yourself here and there in order to make it seem like you are getting getting some things that you want, right? Maybe you're not getting the huge things that you want by making these large purchases, but you're definitely making the smaller purchases in order to make sure that you are enjoying life in the ways that you want to enjoy your life. And so these are three financial lessons that I have learned throughout. I'm proud of the lessons that I've learned because these lessons have gotten me so far in terms of my financial journey. I always, well, now I'm saying that I am in a fight for financial freedom because I'm not where I want to be yet, but I am definitely fighting for that position in life, that financial state where I want to have all of my the interest from my investments cover my expenses, right? So that's where I'm ultimately heading. And that's where that's where I'm going. One other thing that I've learned, but I kind of covered this in my last video, was to make sure that you have zero debt. More specifically, I'm talking about paying off your mortgage. Because sometimes when people say have zero debt, they're specifically only talking about those high interest credit cards and car loans and things of that nature, and they're not really referring to your mortgage, even though mortgage is a debt. So, one other tip that I would say that I wasn't initially going to include is to make sure that we're paying off our mortgage, because if you pay off your mortgage, you will have the ultimate level of freedom. You'll have the ultimate level of freedom if you were to pay off your mortgage, right? So right now I don't have any debt outside of my mortgage, but I still feel a weight. I still feel bogged down by the mortgage that I have. And so if I were to add another tip, it would be, hey, pay your mortgage off. Live as inexpensively as you can. Reduce your expenses to next to nothing. And when I say next to nothing, I mean that you literally only have taxes, insurances, and utilities to pay. Knock off every single thing else, and I including the mortgage, because man, I'm only going to work to pay my mortgage off right now. That's it. That's it. I'm only going to work to pay my mortgage off right now. If I had no mortgage, then I would be really in a sweet spot. And I'm trying to get myself to be in that sweet spot. So, yes, I am saving and investing, but on the other side of that coin, I'm getting rid of all of my bills, because that is the ultimate level of peace that I'm seeking. And so, hey, these are the tips that I have. These are the things that I am following in my life to get me to a place of financial freedom. I also hope that they work for you.